Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you clicking on that video as always. And we are back with another weekly wears video where I go over every fragrance that I wore all 7 days last week. So if that's content that you think you want to see more of, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and of course turn on bell notifications so you are updated whenever I upload new content. But without further ado, let's jump into the list, starting with Sunday. So on Sunday, I let my oldest daughter choose my fragrance and was not surprised that she picked this one. Scent I'm talking about is Moschino's Toy Boy. Perfect springtime scent. Incredible atomizer on here. Man, this stuff is so good. Like I said, perfect springtime scent. It's aquatic. It has this rose note in here that is just stunning. It is different than a lot of roses. This is absolutely a polarizing scent. So as flashy as the bottle is, and as polarizing as the bottle is, the scent inside, just as polarizing. You either love this or you hate it. Along with that rose, there is pear in here, there is vetiver. It's soft, it's musky, it's a little bit spicy, it's even slightly fruity because of that pear. Really unique scent that I just find really addictive. I can't quite get enough of it. I've gotten compliments from this. My wife really enjoys this one as well. I would say give it a chance. It is unique, it is different. The first time I smelled it, I was not crazy about it because it was so different. And it just, I appreciate what Moschino is doing here is they're not your typical designer. They're going to do something, a little off center and just make it interesting, which I love. Fantastic projection on here, fantastic longevity. This is one that reacts to your body chemistry, the heat of your body. So as you're wearing this as the day goes on, you're going to get wafts of it. Little whiffs to remind you that you smell great. This is the perfect daytime scent. Spring, daytime. It's not ideal for an evening out, I don't think, because it's bright, it's refreshing, it's unique. Fantastic scent. Moschino Toy Boy. On Monday, I reached for one of my favorites that if you had to have just one in the collection, my opinion, this could be it. Scent I'm talking about is Acqua di Gio Profumo. Now, I did a video on this one not too long ago on whether or not I thought this was still worth it in 2023. Spoiler alert, it's worth it. And I know it's discontinued and it's getting harder to find. It's pricey. Oh man, in the air. Amazing scent. C notes, sage, along with some incense, make this a dynamic aquatic. It's smoky, it's refined, it's masculine, smells just as good during the day than it does at night. So you can wear this evening out, dressed up, collared shirt, blazer, or you could wear this shorts, polo shirt on the golf course. It's just that versatile. And it's the aquatic notes in here that lend itself to that angle, where if you want to wear it during the day in warm weather, you could. However, I find this to be a great evening out transitional scent, late afternoon. Maybe it's not the first scent you throw on that day. It could be if you wanted it to be. But this is just classic DNA that with an interesting twist, that smokiness. I'm not going to get into the batches. I'm not going to get into whether or not the magnetic cap one is better. It's just a great scent. To me, this is so damn good. I have not been impressed with some of the newer flankers from Acqua di Gio. I am going to hold on to this one with dear life because it's that good. Mine lasts all day, projects really nicely, and smells incredible. Acqua di Gio Profumo. On Tuesday, I let my wife pick one, and this is one that she likes to wear from time to time as well. My favorite, probably from this house, scent I'm talking about is Banana Republic 78 Vintage Green. Mandarin orange, fig, and green tea are some of the notes in here. And I pick up quite a bit of that fig in the opening. Green, citrus, grass, vetiver. Vintage green could not be more of an apt name to call this. It has this really satisfying, slight sweetness to it, that's coming from that fig. It's just a beautiful scent. Wears really light. This is not a massive projector, but it does last a long time. I find this to be the best performing Banana Republic that I own. You spray your clothes, you're gonna smell it the next day. Now, that's been my experience with it. And it's also one that can be deceiving. I go nose blind to it. I don't necessarily smell it on me, but others can smell this on me. This is a great daytime if you're going to be out barbecuing in the yard all day, mowing the lawn, whatever. This reminds me of being outside, springtime, sitting down, having dinner late afternoon outside. It's that type of scent. The best part is it can usually be found for under 30 bucks. I'm going to try to link it down below. I believe Perfume Spot has this for a great price. If you can't find it at a place like Burlington, sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. Love this one, 78 Vintage Green. On Wednesday, I went with one that was suggested by you guys, and I just did a first impressions video of it. So far, so good. I'm impressed with what you're getting here for the price. Scent I'm talking about is Latava Assad. Middle Eastern fragrance that is supposed to replicate or at least be inspired by Dior Sauvage Elixir. And I do get elements of Dior Sauvage Elixir. Is it a one-for-one clone? No, it is not. And this, more so in the dry down, I get the Elixir vibe, but it has its own unique opening. It's a little different than Elixir. Black pepper, vanilla, and patchouli is mainly what I get here. But what's interesting about this one is that it's fresh, it is clean, but also warm and vanillic. And that sort of blending of those two worlds, fantastic. It has a sweetness to this that is not too much. It's just the right amount. And I was surprised. My wife really liked this one. I wasn't expecting her to. I'm not sure why. There are synthetic elements to this without question, especially when you're comparing it to something like a Dior Sauvage Elixir. That is just a high quality scent, okay? It's a great scent, and this is a great scent too. But you're gonna sacrifice certain things, and one of them is quality of ingredients, and that's evident here. So, but with that being said, you wouldn't know the difference if you're just throwing this on. You're not comparing it to anything. You're just letting it stand for what it is. I paid 20 bucks for this. This smells like a more expensive fragrance than $20. It just does. One that you can be proud of to have in the collection without question. Really satisfying scent. I would imagine this is a compliment monster. It's just one of those fragrances that the sillage here is fantastic. It's ridiculous. Lasts all day, performs like a beast. And the vanilla in here, nice touch. Really rounds this thing out and makes it interesting. Latava Assad. If you have not yet, be sure to watch my most recent rack store haul, because this fragrance I was able to pick up there, and this is quickly becoming my new favorite house. I want to try all of them. I've been so impressed for what you get for your money. But the scent I wore on Thursday is Latava Assad. Lemon, geranium, oak moss, classic masculine. Incredible atomizer, really nice, simple presentation. Love the sticker, love the caps. In the air, incredible. It smells crisp, it smells fresh, clean, citrusy, aromatic, incredible. This is really a citrus woody aromatic, and it's gonna harken back to maybe your grandfather, your dad. It's that vibe. It's that sort of 70s, 80s vibe of what you would attach to a man and a fragrance. And it has a little bit of sweetness, which is unlike its counterparts in other fragrances. And the oak moss is not overdone here, which makes it more of a summery feeling scent. You could wear this year round, but for me, it's more summery. And I said in that video that it reminds me of the Amalfi Coast or vacationing in Italy. And it is. It just has this simple, effortless masculinity to it that I think would be perfect for those situations. Great longevity, lasted all day on me. The performance was, I was surprised because it doesn't smell like one that is gonna last all day. I sprayed fairly heavy, which I think is safe with this one. You know, as I said, some of those heavier notes in here, like the oak moss, is not overdone. It's not dense. It's not too weighed down. This wears light and it just smells incredible. And so happy to have it in the collection. Great find from Marshall's. Latava Assad. Now, this next scent was also picked up in that same Perfume Spot haul that I was talking about. And this one blew me away. scent I'm talking about is Dunhill Egyptian Smoke. Now, with a name like Egyptian Smoke, you really can't miss. Not the best atomizer. That's it. It's knocked a point for the atomizer, but man, this stuff, it reminds me slightly of this other rose fragrance that I have, at least in the air. That is Rose Malachi, and it is just sort of this fresher take on tobacco. Now, later in the dry down, that tobacco becomes really sweet to me, really cigar smelling sweet, like authentic cigar. And I love that in here. Black tea, tobacco, and rose are some of the notes in here that I'm picking up. That herbal tea-like quality I pick up quite a bit off of skin in the opening, but that doesn't stick around too long. It lasts maybe 20 minutes, and it gets more into that warm, vanillic, ambery, smoky tobacco type fragrance. The rose does stick around, but it's not as prominent in the mid and late dry down. So you do have to like rose, in my opinion, to wear this because it is so prominent in the opening. But late dry down, if you're a tobacco fan, you're gonna love this one. Longevity, monster, lasts all day, great performance, makes me want to try the others in the collection. Really great date night scent, going out at night, sexy, sensual, checks all the boxes for that, for sure. Don't hear this talked about quite often. I never hear it brought up, so you guys will hear about this one in the future. I will be wearing it. Dunhill Egyptian Smoke. Finally, on Saturday, I had a bunch of work to do. I wanted to clean up my beard a little bit. I usually keep the scruff, but this one I find myself reaching for when I do a little manscaping and I just want to smell fresh, clean, and something timeless. And I even got a compliment from the wife. Scent I'm talking about is Chanel Platinum Egoist. Great atomizer, lavender, geranium, oak moss. This has this metallic, aromatic feel to it with this undertone of creaminess from the sandalwood in here. All sort of creating this accord that this is a fresh shave foam type scent. And it's so authentic smelling. This one has some scent memory tied for me. My grandfather never wore this that I know of, but I do remember being in the bathroom with him, shaving, using one without a razor on it, and the smell of foam, the smell of shave foam from like a Barbasol can. This is that. For me, the lavender is beautiful in here. It just, everything is so well blended, so well done. I don't see a woman wearing this scent. It's super masculine. You still want to smell great without trying too hard. This is the stuff you want. Platinum Egoist. And for me, the longevity isn't like massive. It lasts maybe 5 or 6 hours on me. But for me, that's exactly what I would want this for. It might even fit that role of office, shaving, cleaning up, wanting to put on something for the next few hours, and then I can wear something else later that day if I want. It works really well in that respect. And so happy to have this one in the collection because this is one that when I first smelled it, I was blown away. I said, that stuff is incredible. I need a bottle. Eventually got a bottle and wore it on Saturday. Platinum Egoist from Chanel. As always, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what your weekly rotation was. I like when you guys do that because it gives me maybe some ideas of what I might grab next. And I just like you showing off your collection. So let me know in the comment section down below. If you like what you saw today, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next video.